Video we will demonstrate the operation of the IDP-07 bearing defect indicator for electrical machines. The indicator is designed to monitor vibration of electrical and other rotary machines and check the condition of their rolling bearings. Let's start by checking the vibration. We attach the vibration sensor to the device. Turn on the device. By pressing Enter button we activate the blinking menu item vibration and set the power value of the engine under test on the display using the buttons located on the right side of the case. The power of this engine is 1 kilowatts. Press Enter, the vibration velocity symbol appears on the display. We install the sensor alternately on the bearing shield in the vertical and horizontal directions. In this case, the value of the vibration velocity in millimeters per second appears on the display each time and the LED lights up, which indicates which vibration assessment zone the measured value falls into: norm, green; satisfactory, yellow; unsatisfactory, red. In our case, the maximum value of the vibration velocity is observed in horizontal direction and is equal to 5.6 millimeters per second, which corresponds to the red zone for evaluating the vibration of the machine. Let's move on to checking the condition of the bearing. Using the right buttons, select and activate the bearing item with the Enter button. Then, with the right buttons, one by one set on the display the values of the rotor speed in RPM and the shaft diameter for the bearing in mm and enter them into the device memory by pressing Enter. Then Tracks message appears on the display. It means that the device is ready to check the wear of the bearing raceways and rolling elements. We install the sensor on the bearing shield perpendicular to the axis of rotation and press it down with moderate force. We are waiting for the established readings. The display shows the value of the vibration acceleration level in the frequency range from 500 to 1800 Hz and yellow LED lights up, which corresponds to the satisfactory state of the tracks. Press Enter. The display shows lubrication message. It means that the instrument has moved on to check the quality of the lubricant and the installation of the bearing. We see the value of the vibration acceleration level in the frequency range from 2 to 10 kHz. The yellow LED is on. This indicates satisfactory lubrication condition. Press Enter again. Defects message appears on the display. In this mode, the device checks the level of local defects, cracks, chips, shells. We see the value of the peak shock acceleration level at the resonant frequency of the sensor, approximately 28 kHz. Green LED is on, that is, there are no local defects. Please note, when checking the level of local defects, the surface at the location of the sensor should be flat and free from a thick layer of paint or dirt. There should not be more than one interface on the path of shock impulses from the bearing to the sensor installation site. The condition of the bearing can also be assessed by listening to the noise in the bearing assembly. For this, there is a headphone jack on the right side of the housing. Let's check the heating of the bearing. We attach a non-contact infrared temperature sensor to the indicator. We turn on the device, activate the heating item and bring the sensor closer to the bearing shield at a distance of 1 to 5 mm. We see the temperature value on the display. At temperatures up to 100 degrees, green LEDs light up; above 100 degrees, red. Another function of the indicator is to determine the unknown rotor speed using the built-in stroboscope. First, we put a contrasting mark on the end surface of the free end of the shaft. If this is not possible, two marks are applied to the side surface of the free end of the shaft from opposite sides. Then we turn on the device. The display shows the inscription speed. Press Enter, the stroboscope turns on and the rotation speed value appears, 6000 RPM. We start the engine. We direct the stroboscope to the mark. Press the lower right button and hold it until the image of one mark appears. Next, using the right buttons, we achieve stopping the image of the label. On the display we observe the value of the rotational speed 1496 rpm. By pressing enter we enter it into the indicator memory and then check the condition of the bearings of the controlled machine.